Hello Toads and Toadettes. Today I'm going to be coming back to my Wii U collecting series with the Wii U Don't Buys. I did make a Nintendo 3DS Don't Buys video as well, and if you were watching that series, I would totally recommend watching that as well. I do plan to continue and finish this Wii U collecting series and also the 3DS collecting series. It's pretty fun to make, and I see that you guys also enjoy it. So yeah, I'm just going to cut this intro simple today. If you haven't seen my other Wii U collecting series videos, I also do recommend those a lot. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into this video. First game on our list is from the Mario franchise, and that is with Mario Party 10. This game is by no means bad, but it is by no means good. It's basically just Mario Party 9, but they just added the Bowser Party and switched the boards and mini games. The mini games actually are pretty fun in this game, as NDCube knows how to make mini games. They just don't know how to make Mario Party. Basically, no one really liked the Mario Party 9 card mechanics, and they decided to bring it back. And on top of that, they made this bullcrap Bowser Party mode, where Bowser has like 16 dice and you only roll 4 times in Mario's car, and they expect you to outrun him. I don't understand what they were thinking. This game is just plain out stupid. But at least the mini games are good, and just nothing else. Nothing else really going for this game. There's some fun to be had with Mario Party 10, but just overall, just get Mario Party 8. You can play it on a Wii U, and it's just better. It's just not. Mario Party 10 is just not it. If you are looking to get this game, though, it is probably. If you are looking to get this game, it's probably around $30 to like $40-ish on the secondhand market, and probably $40 on the eShop. Next on our list is also from the Mario franchise, and that is with the critically not acclaimed game Mario Tennis Ultra Trash. I mean, what is there good to say about this dumpster fire of a game? You all know it's true. You've all heard someone in the world say that this is probably one of the worst games Nintendo has made. There is probably, if this is your first Mario Tennis game, you don't have high expectations for Mario Tennis, so you're kind of just going in, it's fine, then it's kind of just like a basic Mario Tennis. But when you're looking at this game in the big picture, they added literally nothing to this game. All they added to this game was the Mega Mushroom, which randomly gets thrown on someone's side of the court, which basically makes this game RNG based. Like, just someone gets big, and there's just nothing the enemy team can do about it, and that is just a bullcrap game design and mechanic. And besides that, the game is just so basic, and like no one plays this online. The amiibo use honestly wasn't that good either. The maps weren't that creative, and the characters honestly weren't anything extraordinary in this game. And it's kind of funny. This game's just kind of funny, I guess. It's because it's so bad, and I just don't recommend this at all. This game has nothing going for it. Get Mario Power Tennis on the Wii version. You can play it on Wii U. You don't need this game. This game honestly shouldn't even exist. It just looks horrible in Mario Tennis's legacy. But yeah, if for some forsaken reason you want to get this game, it's probably gonna cost you like $8 maybe on the secondhand market, and then probably around $20 on the eShop. The next games are from the Mario franchise as well. I don't have the second game, but I will be grouping it together with the first game, and that is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games Sochi 2014, as well as Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Rio 2016. Both of these games are just not worth the money. I never really liked Mario and Sonic games, and I didn't put the Mario and Sonic games for the 3DS on my list because I do feel like they're at least somewhat better than these games. Not to say these games are like bad or anything, they're just kind of boring. Like, there's a bunch of games, but I feel like they chose quantity over quality. But yeah, basically in Sochi 2014, it's just games based off of the Winter Olympics in real life, and that's basically it. These games are very simplified and just nothing really going for it. The online is not that good either because no one really plays it. It's basically multiplayer. There's nothing to do in single player, no story mode, no nothing. Just a few new Winter Olympic games, and that's all it has going for it. For Rio 2016, it's basically the same game, but not the Winter Olympic Games and just the Summer Olympic Games. Also, nothing really going for it. And yeah, I would not recommend getting any Mario and Sonic games, to be honest. They're just not that good. If you're looking to get this game, it's probably going to cost you $25 in the secondhand market and $40 on the eShop. If you're looking to get Rio 2016, for some reason, it's probably going to cost you like $100 on the secondhand market and $40 on the eShop. Next is also from the Mario franchise, which is kind of ironic because there's a lot of Mario franchise games on this list. But this next game is actually a really fantastic game, which is kind of weird coming from my Don't Buys, but I'll explain my reasons later. This game was even featured in my Wii U favorites videos, so this might be a surprise at first. When you hear my reasons, you'll get why I put this on the Don't Buys list. And that is with Super Mario Maker. This game is honestly a really good game. It was my most anticipated game ever. I was just over the moon when this game was announced. And it was a fantastic game when it was getting updated. It was a fantastic game when it was coming out. You design your own Mario levels. You can play others' levels. There's a bunch of content for you to do. And it was honestly a really, really good game. But now you can no longer upload your courses online. And they basically have just killed this game off and put all their attention into Mario Maker 2, even though they don't even update that game anymore. All their online service is in that game. And that's why I would not recommend getting this game now. You basically can only make it for yourself or anyone that is actually at your house, and there's just not much you to do. You can download the Nintendo-made levels, which basically gives you a free Mario game. But besides that, Super Mario Maker no longer has that much stuff going for it. Just get Super Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. But if you are looking to get this game, it's probably going to cost you like $5 on the secondhand market and $20 on the eShop. I also just want to point out that I would also put Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS on my 3DS Don't Buys. I actually forgot about that game and I just didn't recognize it or see it when I was looking for the Don't Buys. But yes, that is also a game that I would add to my Don't Buys list. So if you are questioning why this was on my Don't Buys list for Wii U and my 3DS version was not on the 3DS list, that is my bad because I would put it there. It deserves death. The next and final game I actually do not own, thankfully. I used to have it and I sold it back to GameStop because I don't want to own that satanic ritual. And that is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I'm just going to skim over this game. Basically, they just wanted to make Mario Party but in Animal Crossing with Animal Crossing characters. But it ended up being boring because there is no mini games and there's nothing like that. There's just a bunch of reading and bullcrap events that happen. And for some reason, you need amiibos to play this game. Even though there's a built-in button controls, they still make you scan your freaking amiibo every single time that you want to move. Just overall, another one of Nintendo's worst games. Bad game design, just bad overall game. Do not get the game, but if you are looking to get it, it's probably going to cost you 1 penny on the secondhand market and $20 on the eShop. And there you go, those are my Wii U Don't Buys. Well, it's only 4 games here in person. There was 2 extras that I just don't currently own because one's expensive and the other one is just plain out trash and I don't want to own it. That were on my list. Like I said, some of these are just boring, some of them are bad, some of them are just no longer really functioning or working and they used to be really, really good. There's reasons for all of these as to why they're on my Don't Buys list. And yeah, the Wii U didn't have much games, so it obviously isn't going to have that much bad games. But look, it still did have 6 Don't Buys that I would put on my list. Let me know your guys' list in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Subscribing is free, and it's awesome. Awesome feeling. Give me a Christmas present by subscribing. I would deeply appreciate it. I do have other Nintendo-related content on my channel. And I do have more videos in my Wii U collecting series that I would totally recommend. And on that note, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.